Well, hi everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and we have had a plethora of people in. Had a people have the person who's going to come and put in the new stair lift. Had the people coming in to fix the roof. I mean, it was just crazy. Anyway, I'm going to do a review, and then I'm going to cook our dinner, which is going to be late, but it's going to be done. So I might as well just be entertained by you, and I'll entertain you, and you entertain me, and we'll sing a let's. No, we won't. We won't sing this. I won't sing the song anyway. No, you can sing, but I can't. Okay. Um, and we're just gonna. I'm looking at this because these are. I asked for graham crackers, and he bought me bowl and basket. I guess this is ShopRite brand. ShopRite brands are pretty good, but this is the low fat cinnamon. Um, it's whole grain. These are for hi Uniquely Lavish. How are you? And hi Janet. And hi Paranormal. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make Nani's eggnog? I'll give it to you in a minute. This is for the hi over 50. This is for the pie crust because I'm making my granddaughter Amira pecan pie. That's what she asked for. So this will make a good one. Okay, so yeah, let me get the butter. Okay, it's in the freezer. Oh, you still have the recipe? Oh, okay. All right, so I'll have to give it to you. I don't know what I think. I didn't think about it, but I guess I should make her eggnog, huh? That would probably be nice. I didn't even thought about it. I've got enough things to make in there anyway. But I'm gonna get the butter, Janet and everybody, and I can keep it out because it's in the freezer. And then I'm gonna sit down, go over the review. Oh, my knees. That's okay though. I'm up. Thank God for that. So this and that strange noise is my cell phone. I have a new cell phone for those of you that don't know, and it plays a calypso song. And when it played it the first time, it scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, so this is in an old Land O'Lakes container. I saved my containers, and this is the butter. Can you see that? And it's nice and firm and everything. So I will use this for my cooking. I do use store-bought butter as well, but when I'm cooking or I'm baking, I use real butter that I make. I'm going to have to make, I think, over the weekend maybe. And hi, Carmen, how are you? What's up, Carmen? I'm going to make about 3 or 4 of these, probably over. Well, I don't know because I've only got like 2 things of heavy cream, I think, here, so I don't know. But and I should have probably got more. But I'll tell you the truth. We went shopping yesterday, and there was still a lot of people out. And today, my husband took my daughter, and because she had to get her car fixed and stuff like that. So he took my daughter, and he said it was bananas. So hopefully, the weekend, because I don't go out on Friday. Black Friday to me is like the death march, and it was before I had the stroke. I'm not going. Where you going, Joe? Or are you already gone? Anyway, I I'd like to taste yours, Joey, too. Yours is probably really good. Don't forget the nutmeg, okay? If you can have it. One of the things that I like about this one is there's 24 ounces in this one right here. So that made like for 2 as opposed to like 1 pound. So that's good. Um, anyway, let's get into the review and then I'm going to turn you around. And I'm sorry about that, but dragging things back and forth. Yeah. Um, Probably not tomorrow because I'm cooking tomorrow. So I am cooking on here. I'm going to make everything pretty much from scratch except the cranberry sauce because we didn't go to the farmer's market. Let me see who this is. Nobody. So we didn't go to the farmer's market yesterday, and I wasn't paying $4 for a bag of cranberries when I could get 4 cans of this one. I got these right here for $4. So I'm good. I'm good. So I'll make it again for you. Probably not this week. I don't know. Probably Sunday because I'm making dinner anyway. So depending upon how much I have, because I want to make a whole bunch of it and keep it in the freezer. But yeah, Janet, I will. So let's get with this. This is the Previe, and it's non-contact infrared thermometer. And I got this because I have healthcare people in and out of here for me and for my husband, and they have to always take our temperature and everything like that to make sure that we don't have COVID, even though we have the shot. And so this is really good because this is non-contact. I was going to take it out, I think. So how's everybody doing? I am doing fine today. Just been running around crazy with all these people in and out the house. Come on, seriously? When in doubt, get your scissors. So my great-granddaughter messed up her patella. She had to go to the hospital last night and get it reset or something. Joey, didn't you do that to something in your body where you had to get something reset, or am I crazy? Or am I just thinking this? Because I swore something happened to your patella too. Okay, so this is run by battery. Hey, little bit, how are you? I'm always dropping something, so I'm glad you made it in. I haven't seen you for a while. So this is it. And I guess you put the battery in here somewhere. Have my husband put the battery in because my hands are not really, really good. And so he'll do that. But this is it. So that's the thermometer for them when they come in. And they actually bought me a thermometer, but I like this one better. Anyway, so that's what I got to redo. So I'll let you know how that works. Now, I gotta be careful because one of my grandchildren is in there. Can you hear me? Okay. This is a make your own keychain, and she loves these unicorns. So you have to peel and reveal the adhesive, poke a hole on the solid glue with pen, and stick the gems with the pen on the top and place the gems. I don't know. Okay, she's gonna have to do this because she likes making these things. So I got her this. She must be sleeping. I know that she was trying to go to sleep. This is for her, and it's just a uniquely lavish. Yeah, it is cute. How you doing, uniquely lavish? I was on his page today. This is for her and her sister. They are in love with slime. So I got this slime kit. Oh, good. And it's got the unicorns and everything in it, and the rainbow and everything. And it's got some little things on. I'm not sure what they. I hate these, but that's going home with them. I hate these with a passion because they get on everything, and you can't get rid of them. Here's a little cookie cutters. This is also going. The glitter. I'm not kidding. I hate glitter. And I have a bunch of it I need to give away. And that's pretty much it for the slime. So that's going to be good. Oh yeah, it's going to go home with them for Christmas. Okay, so let's knock some water over. these are for my granddaughters. There's 6 in here, but they're called period pants. You love glitter? Okay, a little bit. You may get some glitter. You got your address on there? You may get some glitter because I got a bunch of glitter. Okay. And the littlest, my great granddaughter, the littlest one, the youngest one, she really made me hate glitter because we used to be, my room used to be on the top floor, and there was a tent that we had for her and stuff like that. And she took the glitter and just threw it up one day and threw it over her. And I'm like, oh God, this is not going to be good. We were cleaning glitter for days. Is your address in there? Because I will send you some. I will send you some. That's how much I want to get rid of all of it. So these are, and there's 6 in here. So each of them will get the 2 oldest middle granddaughters, and then the oldest granddaughter will get some of these in their little stocking, or if I could find the stockings. I don't know what I did with them. Hey, Vern. Hey, cousin, how you doing? Hey, Joey, your cousin Vern's in here. Say hi to Vern. That's my son. So that's that. Then I got that's my phone. Don't worry about it. And this is for my table. I don't know what's going to be in there out there, but I'm going to put it on my table for Christmas. I might actually put it on the mantelpiece. I don't know. We'll see. I might put it on the mantelpiece, on my fireplace. Okay, so I got these. They're candlewick. So I'm going to be auctioning some stuff up, possibly Sunday while I'm cooking. And then the last thing I got was the squishy painting kit for the youngest one, because all the other ones, the older ones, I'm going to give them a little bit of money and get them a few things and give them some money. Like my 2 oldest granddaughters, I think I'm getting them some sneakers a piece. And then my oldest great granddaughter, I think I'm going to get her a pair of good boots. So let me do this. Then I'm going to put everything away, and then I'm going to slide you around very gently. And I'm going to start cooking. And while we're talking. So this is it. Let me lift this up. So it's got the paint and the little wooden pieces in it. So I thought she likes that. So that would be really, really good, for her to enjoy herself and enjoy her Christmas. She likes making things, and that's as good as it gets. So that's all I got. I'm going to put all this back, close the box, because she's nosy. She is nosy. Just like her uncle. I guess he's gone. My son was in there. Okay. So I'm going to turn you around. Okay. I'm going to turn you around, so play nicely with one another, because we're going for about 2 minutes. You know how you girls get sometimes, okay? Okay? I'm just saying, okay? I'm like Vern now with the okay. Or not. I'm putting this back in the freezer, and I'm going to turn you around. That was me knocking everything over. You know how that goes with me. But at least it's fun. You'll know, okay, that I'm going to knock something over. And I'm going to get a frying pan, because I'm having lamb chops, and I'm having, you're laughing, huh? I'm having leftover the rice and the corn that I made. I don't know whether you all saw that or not. Nothing fancy. So anyway, put that on. Put a little oil in it. The lamb chops, wherever they may be. Okay, so we'll make some lamb chops. I have the lamb chops right here. I'm just gonna salt and pepper them, put a little bit of garlic powder on them, and yeah, you can come to my house where you live at though. It might be a long haul. I would like to meet all of you face to face, but we'll see when everything is clear and but certain places are still not clear and they're not telling us everything, so I'll be right back. I gotta get some garlic salt. Hello, how are you? Melissa, what's up? Welcome. We're just cooking dinner. I just did my review, so if you want to see it, you can play it back later. And I showed the butter, so again, you can play it back. I think all my grandchildren are asleep. I know the father's coming to pick up the baby. She's not a baby anymore. I'm putting a little bit of garlic, salt, a little bit of crushed red pepper. I'm not seasoning it too much. So I'm going to sit down, and this is my rice with the corn in it. So I got my vegetable and my starch all together. I'll sit down and talk to you all. And I've got to make a new schedule. I'm going to make a new schedule, and actually, I stick to it as much as possible, but I'm not completely sticking to it because I changed a couple of days. But I think I've got it down pretty good so that we can you can really know, because Vern right there, Vern's junk closet, she stays on me about it. But and she's right. I mean, she's really, really right, because to tell you the truth, without Vern, I would have been like a duck out of water, okay, or a fish out of water, or a crab out of water, or shrimp out of water. You know what I'm saying? And she really has been showing me the ropes. And Vern takes, and everybody should take this into consideration. Vern takes her time with everybody, everybody. Okay, you can call her. You know, she'll talk to you and everything like that. I don't bother her like that because, you know what I mean. She works and stuff like that. I'm retired, but Vern takes her time. Okay, takes her time, tells you things. If you don't understand it, you know, you'll write her back in a little email, say like, I don't understand this, and she'll explain it to you. I mean, she's really a wonderful person. All right, and without her, I probably wouldn't be anywhere. I finally did get on StreamYard, Vern. I really did. Obviously, you can see that. And then I realized I do bother you. All right, see, I wasn't going to call you, but now every night I'm going to call you at midnight and go, hello, Vern. This is your cousin. Yeah, and everybody should. And that's the other thing, too. I am going to start doing shout outs probably as soon as this Sunday. So I'm going to make a list. I'm going to do 6 every week. All right. And then, you know, as we add on, we'll add on and do whatever. You know what I mean? Because you all mean a lot to me. And, you know, I really have to, like I said, thank everybody for coming in. Melissa, you know, a little bit. Miss Ortega, everybody for coming in. Uniquely lavish. And because I know you're busy, you have other things to do, you know, but you're here. And I know you're here for the lamb chop, so I know that, but you're here, you know. Tomorrow I'm coming on. I don't know whether I set it for 5:30 or 6 o'clock. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start cooking for Thanksgiving so everybody can come and see what I'm doing. Okay, and see. I haven't done a pecan pie in I want to say some years. Okay, a few years, but my granddaughter wanted one, and it's not that hard. You know what I mean? So I'm going to come down here. Now, what I'm going to do is like boil my sweet potatoes and stuff like that. You all don't need to see that, but I am going to make my sweet potatoes. I'm going to try to do everything tomorrow night. The turkey goes in at midnight, and it's a half a turkey. That ought to be really interesting. But the one wonderful thing about it is it's not going to be this big leftover turkey because we don't have, we're not having a lot of people this year, which is good. Everybody's either staying home or going to the other grandparents or whatever, except for my 2 grandchildren. So, and everybody just pray for my great granddaughter because that Patillo thing, she somehow knocked it out of whack, and now she's not going to be able to play basketball this year. She just got on the team. We just took her for a physical. So, hey, House of Entertainment, how are you? Glad to see you. Glad you stopped by. You know what I'm saying? Glad you stopped by. Always glad to see everybody. But like I said, I'm cooking some lamb chops, and like I said, I'm making the rice. And now tomorrow, what we're getting ready to make for Thanksgiving is the biscuits. Okay, I'm gonna do those first, and this is a 2-ingredient biscuit. Now, and you'll really enjoy it. Okay, if you do it. Um, I'm going to be doing macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes. Let me see what else. Stuffing, of course. Okay, turkey, string beans, pecan pie. I guess I'm going to do my mother's eggnog because my son asked earlier because he's doing it. And then I'm going to do, I think that's about, well, my husband does the gravy. Okay, let me tell you, okay, as good a cook as I am, there are some things I cannot do no matter how hard I try. And one of them is make gravy. My gravy looks like Mississippi mud. And I know how Mississippi mud looks because my father comes from Mississippi. Okay. So I don't touch gravy. I may do it in a packet, but that's something that we try not to do too often and stuff like that because he likes real food. Except for a couple of things he'll tolerate, but he likes real food. So I let him do the gravy. I save all the giblets and everything like that, and I go, here. I think once I made it and it actually came out okay, but that was like 200 years ago. Okay, I'm not gonna fool with it. So I let him do it, and he's fine. It's not a good fit for me at all. Yeah, he's up. Yeah. Can you see him, Vern? Because he just came in. I'm not really sure whether it's Watson and Leo or both of them, but they're here. Or one of them's here. So I'm wondering why you can't see him. He came in at 7:22 p.m. I don't know. People are having a hard time with seeing different things I'm seeing. I'm not so much me, but I'm seeing like the other day, I forgot where you were and I could see you, but the person couldn't see you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so having said that, I, yeah, a little bit. Elias sees them, and I see them. So they're there. So anyway, if there's something that you want me to do, especially regarding cooking, DIYs I'm going to do starting next week. Well, no, starting Saturday because we're going to be over here doing some things. Hello, Jaden. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I'm going to do some DIYs Saturday. We're going to finish. We've been doing every Saturday, and my girlfriend's coming over, and we're going to finish some things and whatever. And then I believe Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to do DIYs for Christmas. It depends upon how much we get because if it gets to be, because I have a lot of things that I've kind of planned out. And if you want more, we'll talk about it because I'm going to like donate, figure in an hour and a half a day, other than Saturday because we can go all day. But, and whatever. So it means that I'll either do it later or earlier or, like both times. So we'll see. Because some people are at work. So, that's the thing. So I might do it later and then I might do it earlier or earlier and later. We'll see. So anyway, um, I don't know about the turkeys or anything like that, but it's but the little turkeys running away and stuff like that. It's funny because my girlfriend is a farmer and she has turkeys and things like that, and it tickles me because she said she doesn't name them or anything like that because she doesn't want to be attached to them, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. So, because I've been thinking about having chickens, but I don't know whether that's going to work or not. Wait a minute, what's that? Honey, what are you looking for?
Hot chocolate. In here?
Mm-hmm. On the left-hand side, I believe. That's what I think it is anyway. That's what it was. It should be a yellow.
Oh,
Should be a yellow can. You see it?
let me see. A yellow can.
No, not a can, but it's in a yellow container, I should say.
I don't see any yellow anything in here. Except for it's like yellow. The top or the bottom?
Top. I might have moved it because I've been trying to clean out stuff up there. He's looking for hot chocolate. Okay, open up the pink cabinet, the peach cabinet.
Top or the bottom? Down here.
Down, yeah. It might be in the top actually. Try the top first, because I don't. When I move things around, it takes me about 6 months to figure it out. You see anything?
Yes.
Yep.
I thought you meant the little package. We had a ton of packages.
Oh, there's packages down on the bottom. I'm just not sure where, because it takes me a couple of times to figure it out. If you want to look down on the bottom, the Swiss Miss should be down there.
Swiss Miss.
Okay. Yep, he wants some hot chocolate. So anyway, let me go turn these lamb chops off, and then we will continue our conversation. Boy, I'm telling you, these legs are mine. But that's okay. I'm going to the doctor's. I'm going to try to do a little bit more exercise, and I'm going to try to develop my leg muscles again as much as I can. I mean, do I think I'm going to run a two-legged race? No. But I'm going to do the best I can. So anyway, Vern, a little bit of Eliza, is there anything that you want me to do? Or anything you'd like to learn how to make or anything like that? For Janet Ortega or anybody, what would you like to see? Oh yeah, House of Entertainment too. Because I will do it. Or try to do it. Or research it, because I'm good at researching. Okay? Now, if I could just research how to get $1 million overnight, that would be good, and then I would share it with everybody. And by the way, I got scratch cards again. I've got to let Scratch and Pete know that I have them. A red velvet. Oh, you must not have. Yeah, okay. Little bit of Eliza's. I do not bake well. I cook well. I bake pies well. Okay, a cake. Hi, wellness with frugal mama. A cake is known to me as a wick cake, which is like half cake, half cookie, or wookie. Okay, or cookie wookie, or whatever it is. Okay, I forgot what my son called it when he was little. But cakes I don't do well. Okay, but I'm getting ready to take a baking class, which will probably help me a lot. And I'll hopefully get a certificate. And I called the school today and I left a message. So I'm hoping, but I do everything else. So yeah, because that red velvet cake is good. I had a student of mine make me a red velvet cake, a really small one with the frosting and everything, and it was so good. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to probably, well, I know that I'm going to start a cooking school. I just don't know when. Sometime next year. So I really need to learn. Like I can bake biscuits, and I used to make rolls and bread and things like that. So I have to horn my my craft up with that. I have a bread maker, but I could make biscuits and stuff from scratch. So I have to horn that up, and then I'm going to get into actually baking cakes and cupcakes. At one particular time, now I've gotten better with Duncan Hines and stuff like that, but at one particular point in time, Duncan Hines wrote me a letter and told me, do not buy their cakes anymore at all. That's how bad it was because it would never rise and it would go like about this much. Okay. So that it tasted good. My son said anyway, but sometimes your kids lie to you. But my son said it tasted good, but who knows? But now I will research that for you, but that'll be like way maybe February. Because for what I understand, that's one of the three or the fourth cakes that they actually make. Hey, busy mama, how are you? So that's one of the three or the four. I think it's the fourth thing you have to learn how to make immediately. So it won't take long. And I think when somebody shows me, which is sad because my mother used to bake so good and stuff like that. So I picked up many things from her. But I picked up more of the cooking from her because I didn't like donuts, um, cream pastries like eclairs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I like them, but it never really interested me in making them. And so I never really picked up that craft, which I should have. That's my fault, but I'm going to do it now. And I hope that, I will do it good enough to teach. And like I said, the cooking school, that's fine because I can cook and I can tell you how to make certain things and how to make your own vanilla and all of those things. I know those things. I've studied them, but the baking the cake, not so much. But I'll learn. I will learn. I mean that's my list of things to do for 2002. Okay, plus actually learn how. Well, I know how to do one stitch in the crocheting. Knitting I know, but not crocheting. That's another thing that I'm learning. So anyway, how are you doing, Wellness Frugal Mama and Busy Mama? How you all doing? What's up? If you missed my butter, the finished product. Hey, Valerie, how are you? How are you? Everybody, Valerie Reese is in the house. Valerie Reese is in the house. Valerie is such a wonderful woman. Now, Valerie does charity. She does halls. She does everything. Okay, she is such a wonderful woman. Everybody say hi to Valerie and get to know her. Okay, because she is an incredible woman, and we've been friends on 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 YouTube for I would say about 4 years. Okay, the other butter some, but somebody Janet Ortega asked me to do it again, so I'm going to do the butter again, and I probably will do it sometime next week because I have to get some more. I have two heavy creams, but I have to get four heavy creams because I need to do. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. Okay, it's been about 4 or 5 years. Hey, ray of sunshine. I did study under my mom, but the only thing is, two things. My mom has been gone for almost 40 years, number one. And number two, yeah, I'm gonna mail you a plate of food or the the light switch and stuff like that, because I'm getting ready to mail some stuff to you and to House of Entertainment this weekend. But Ray of Sunshine, my mom died when I was like 32, and I'm really kicking myself because I did not learn the baking skills. You know what I mean? I learned all the cooking. I mean, that was mandatory in my house. The boys had to learn how to cook. My four cousins that I call my brothers, they all lived with us because they were going to college. And my mother said, okay, you do the eggs. I mean, Thanksgiving, she started cooking like the week before. Okay. And she would do things like, okay, you do the eggs for this and you do the eggs for that. You make the batter for this. You roll and see, I was good at rolling things out, and I like making pies. Well, that's why I excelled in with her. The cakes and stuff like that, not so much. I like eating them though. Okay, and I could eat them and well eat them because I didn't weigh anything then. It'd be different now, but but I like eating them, but I don't know. You know, I was more interested in the cooking. I was more interested in the garden. I was more interested when her and my grandmother got together. That's a whole story for another time. But they did do well when they were talking about growing herbs and things like that. That's where I excelled in. So I guess you can't do everything. But now I have no recourse but to learn because I'm retired. So a lot of things that I didn't have time to do, I'm playing catch up now. You know what I mean? And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And I mean, it is what it is, but I'll learn it. Okay. So anyway, if you like I said, if you didn't see the finished butter, and then I think it's 2 or 3 recordings. I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna say, but it gives you the butter, and it's real easy to do. And Janet, like I said, I will do it again. I will have it posted so that I'm gonna have premieres again. Hey, Six Drops, what is up? How are you? How are you? I'm happy to see you. But Janet, like I said, I'll probably do it probably like Monday or Tuesday because more like Tuesday because I've really you don't have the well, yeah, I know. Retiring the first year you know why I retired because I had a stroke. So the first 2 years, I was just trying to learn how to walk and use my arms and all that kind of stuff. So I was in PT all the time, just exercising and stuff like that. Good. I'm glad you are. But the thing is, okay, I got sick 2 years before I was supposed to go out, so and retire. So I had 2 more years, and you know, and I think I have to tell the truth. Okay, I really, really do believe I know it's true that I should have listened to my inner gut and stopped doing so much because. And I'm saying, well, I only got my that inner spirit says. You need to cut down on this and you need to cut down. And then I'm feeling, I only got 2 years and then I'm going to stop, which I said. I'm going to stop and I'm going to be in the house and I'm going to do things in the house and everything like that. But when you don't listen to your inner gut, that inner spirit, that's what happens to you. If you don't slow down for yourself, he will slow you down. So it is. I mean, it's good and stuff like that, and it's getting better. But yes, you can ask a question. Of course you can, Janet. But I really do appreciate being here. Where do you see Valeria at? No, I don't see somebody. Did Valeria come in somewhere? Yeah, I know. And you do missions quite well. And that's what I'm pushing for is to do YouTube full time. I'm already doing my missions and stuff like that. My missions are kind of have always been up, when I was a pastor and stuff like that. Of course, my well, let me say, my request really wasn't to be a pastor, but I'm happy that I became one. Okay, and it took a while for me to listen and go in that direction, but feeding people and doing for people, and I still do it. I do it with a couple of other people, and I'm really loving it. Oh, okay. So when you do the butter, okay, after you separate it, all right, what I would do and what I have done is I have taken, now if you have a food processor or another blender, I take fresh garlic, or you can take I get garlic from the dollar store that's already mushed and whatever, and I just take it and make it down into a paste, and then I throw it into the blender with the garlic after you pour all the liquid off, and then I swish it around in there, and then I pour it into let it the rest of the water drain off, and do it like that. So what I will do is I will do three butters and then one garlic butter, so you can see it. So I'm sure you understand what I mean. But sometimes, like me, I'm not saying that you're me, but you like to see things so that okay, I'm doing it right, you know. But yeah, it's not that hard. You can do anything. You can make thyme butter. You can make oregano butter. You can do anything. But I like to do it before the butter is processed. The other thing is I put the salt in as it's the regular salt as it's dripping off and stuff like that, and then I kind of wrap it around and stuff like that. But the other thing is, sometimes it's good to put the butter in after you pour the liquid off before you put it into the sieve. Okay, you can put that garlic in too. I mean the salt in too, and let it go around a couple of times. So I mean, you can do it either way. It depends on how you feel in that particular day. You know what I'm saying, Janet? But yeah, the garlic butter is good. It really, really is. You know, and there's a lot of different. You can do cinnamon butter. You can have so much fun playing with the butter. Okay, I mean you can. And if you have milk allergies, you use soy cream, and it's heavy cream. I would actually go in the refrigerator, but there's so much in the refrigerator, and I have to move everything around tomorrow. But you can get the heavy cream, and it comes in a quart, I believe. Okay, and it's soy. There are other creams too, but I have to kind of study them, and I'm going to try to make some regular plant-based butter because my granddaughter is allergic to milks completely. So I'm going to make some plant-based butter for her and see what we can do with that. So let me get up. Let me go look at this. See what this is doing. Turn this over. Well, I'm over here. Let me put this in the pan. I like to cook my meat slow, and those are like in I think you call them induction burners on the inside, those little coils and stuff like that. So if you turn it up real high, it'll burn. So you have to be careful with. Although, like I said, those pots and pans that I got are tremendous, and I really need to do a review on them because they're absolutely insane and so easy to clean. and and I'm really loving it because I can clean them, hang them up there. They're good. Well, hi Booger, how you doing? What is up? And Valerie's here. Yep, yep. You have a great week too, and you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Please, okay? Yeah, it does. I could do one or two things. Hey, Vernell, how you doing? Okay, I could feel sorry for myself, as a lot of people do. All right. You see, I think what happened when I was in the room, the doctor said to my husband, oh, well, she's not going to walk, she's not going to talk or anything like that, and whatever. And I had just gotten over pneumonia. Okay, that's a story for another time. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him and I'm saying, well, does he realize that I can hear? And my husband said to the doctor, he said, you don't know my wife. And so I was determined, okay, to do the best that I could. Okay. I did lose my singing voice, which doesn't really matter to me because I still hum the tunes in church anyway. So that's good. You know what I mean? But I've never given up. Never. I mean, even in my lowest ebb in life, when the children were little and things didn't go well, this is my second marriage. So, and I don't want to say anything bad about their father. We just didn't get along. Let's leave it at that. But, you know, I was determined ever since I was a little child. I lost my dad when I was 8 years old, and I was determined, okay, to do the best that I could. Yeah, you enjoy your holidays too. Okay. Busy mom. I'll be back on tomorrow if you want to cook with me. But I was going to take care of myself because at the end of the day, yourself, your inner self, your inner person is all you have. Everybody else around you is fluff and circumstance. Mothers and fathers, they're coming to our lives and then they go on to the next plane. Brothers and sisters the same way. I mean, all of my family, because I was the youngest of a plethora of cousins and the youngest of my family. Okay. And I'm actually my mother and father's only child. Okay. Um, we had to be raised like that. We were raised to be strong. And it's really good because all of my older cousins and everything are now gone. There is nobody left. My last cousin died a few months ago. Okay. Um, there are my second cousins of which I'm close with and stuff like that. But the feeling of losing somebody is very scary. But yet that it has to happen. You know it's going to happen. You know it has to happen. And you deal with it. I mean, and you don't forget it. You don't forget it. You know what I mean? But you have to move on. You're obsessed with my butter? Well, that's good. I'm glad. That's right. Because if you don't take care of yourself, I mean, you really and truly at the end of the day, you can't depend on anybody. I mean, my husband brought me through a lot of things, okay, with this stroke because I was kind of like, oh, that's not going to happen to me. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen to me. You still looking for the chocolate? Okay, open up that one down there and move a couple of things because I think it's back there. See, I moved some stuff around and it takes me like a few weeks. Pull it all the way open. I can't even see where it is. I have to do that because I'll pull it up. But the thing is, okay, you just do what you have to do, okay. And you're right, Valerie, in saying that you have to depend on yourself, okay, because at the end of the day, sometimes people are gone. I mean, my mother helped me to be strong when my father died, and she said to me when my father died, she sat down and she talked to me and she said, "That dad's gone." Okay, she said, and we're the only two left, and we're gonna have to stick together like glue. Okay, and I didn't understand it. I mean, I'm 8 years old, but yet, she said there's things that you're gonna have to do in the house that you didn't have to do before. She said there's things that you're gonna have to be responsible because we had a store and a barber shop. Well, I knew I couldn't cut any hair, but I had to do things in the store, and like I still had to, you know, pack the shelves before I went to school, all that kind of stuff. And my mother did not, and would not let me waver. Okay. And I'm glad she didn't. A lot of my friends used to say, your mother is so strict and she's so mean and everything like that. And she wasn't really mean at all. She was just hard on me. And I realized why she was hard on me because she made me into a strong woman. Yeah, of course you have, and Valerie. And the thing about it is, it makes you stronger. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I didn't say that. Somebody said, I don't know who said it. I need to look that up though. I want to know who said that because it makes a lot of sense. It does. It really does. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you're the last person standing. You know, you really, really are. And it takes courage, okay, to understand your struggles. Okay, it takes courage to deal with it. It takes courage to run with it. That's why every day that I wake up, I'm happy. Every day I try to do at least one or two things. Every day I want to learn something new. Okay. And every day I just want to not survive. I want to live. There's a difference with survival. Right. Exactly. There's a difference with survival than there is wanting to live. Okay. And that's right. Keep just keep focused on God. That's what I keep focused on is God. Okay. Because I feel like this. He is amazing. God is amazing with what he has brought me through. You know, and God gives us strength. He does. He really does. You know, I don't know anything else but God. You know, I get up in the morning and I pray. The afternoon I pray, and the night before I go to bed I pray. And I've been like that for quite some time. I read my Bible and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he knows I care about him because he cares about me. So, I mean, for you young women, okay, just be an example for yourself first, and then for the other young women, because there's so many young women out. Oh, I forgot that bag was there. It's got, yeah. You going to take some upstairs with you?
No, that means I got to take a thing of hot water up every time I get ready to do.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Um, for you young women, yeah. Okay, pray continuously. Be strong. Set yourself out as an example for other young women, because these young women out here, okay, some of them, okay, have got it all wrong, have got it all twisted. Okay, and we have got to show them that what they're doing or what they're saying or what they're drinking or what they're wearing, all that is not the answer. Okay, that there are other things that they could do that make themselves feel good about being a woman. You know, um, that's why cooking and sewing and all those things that I learned as a little kid in school and at home have to be revisited. Yeah, because if you're just existing, well, let me say this for now, okay? Because when I was a counselor, when I was a school counselor, and then I also had private clients, a lot of people just didn't know how to live because they weren't taught. They were taught maybe a little bit of survival skills and stuff like that, but they weren't taught because their parents existed. Okay? So they didn't know what to do. And it's not just one color, it's every race. Oh, do you? I'll actually come in there, Valerie. I didn't know that. I'll actually come in there because I like that. And but they existed and they didn't know. Okay, they weren't told. A lot of people go to church every Sunday. They praise God. They do a lot of work in the church and stuff like that, but they don't know that word. Okay, and they don't know the peace. Okay, that they will find in not just knowing the word, but taking care of themselves. Because God said, okay, that if you love one another as you love yourself, okay, that means a lot when you actually say that and you understand it. A lot. So, you have to do the best that you can with that. And
Is that what you're having?
that's what we're having.
That's for me.
Hmm?
I did, yes.
But anyway, let me go because I've got to help him with some stuff. But I love you all. Hey Watson, how you doing? You missed everything. I'm just about ready to go off. What's happening? You all getting ready for things? Oh yeah, I know you cook, Watson. I know you cook. Everybody say hi to Watson. Watson say hi to everybody. But I'm gonna get off because I'm gonna help him do something. Okay, that's all right. You can edit. You can edit. Yeah, everybody does. Yep, stay focused. That's what you do. You stay focused. You all stay focused, okay? No matter how hard it is, no matter what some people say. Yeah, please. Because we need that. We need that. We need to stay in prayer. We need to do what we have to do to facilitate things. All right. So I love you all. Take care. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye. See you in the next video. What?